Okay class, what we have here is a trial balance of shoe repair shop. I have already given you this before. This is a trial balance as of December 31, 2008. Of course, you know that before you can make the trial balance, may mga transactions una. Tapos, you're going to prepare journal entries. Tapos, you either post them in the T account or the general ledger. Ang T account kag general ledger pareho lang na. Pero kung gusto mo ya sang madali nga result, mati account ka. No? Kay dito ya ang general ledger books na saya. Po pareho lang na sila. Book na ya. Okay. You'll notice that we have a trial balance here. This is the summarizing part. No? You journalize, you post, and then you summarize by making a trial balance. And amo ni ang totals nila ho. 343,500. But you will also notice na after closing the book at the end of the accounting period, ang end sa accounting period ay December 31. If this is annually, nagsugod sa January 1. So, mag-close ka sang books mo December 31 at the end of the accounting period, the following data were taken. No? So, may nagpasulod ka pa diho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ipasulod mo ni so that you may be able to account for all the debits and credits correctly and update your books accordingly. Okay. So, itakol tang journal entry. Siling this a 1. Buat adjusting journal entry para mag-correct niyo kay ang trial balance mo ni is now considered as an adjusted trial balance. Bisa nag-balance pa na sa we can say nga hindi pa niyan tsakto kay may nagpasulod pa ta dapat as of December 31 nga pag-close. Para ma-bring so that we can bring this trial balance to the correct amount, ipasulod ta ang adjusting entries. Okay, siling this ang unang adjusting entry. An actual count of repair supplies showed a balance of 8,500. So, ang repair supplies mo raw, itatlo siya 15,000 araw. Karon, kung niya December, on December 31, the end of the accounting period, the following data were taken. Amo ng adjustment sa 1. Kasi nga, an actual count of repair supplies showed a balance of 8,500. Di mabuhat ka adjusting entry. Kaya dito yung sa trial balance mo, ang repair supplies to ya is 15,000. Pero pag-isip na to, at the end of the accounting period, 8,500 lang gali. So in other words, ma-adjust ka. So what will be your adjusting journal entry? Okay. Ang tabo na di nga gamay di pag tapos nila isip na gamay ang repair supplies. So in other words, madutay ang repair supplies mo Repair supplies is an asset. And the normal balance of an asset is debit. So any credit of an asset decreases the amount of the asset, which is why ang repair supplies mo diyo na credit siya. You debit repair supplies used 6,500. Paano natabo sa 6,500? Ang 15,000, buhinan mo sang 8,500. Amo to sang bilin. 6,500. Hindi Ang 15,000, buhinan mo sang 8,500 nga nabilin, amo to sang inusar mo. Di ba? Okay. So, muningin usar mo 6,500. No? Amo man ni siya ang mabuhin sa imong repair supplies which is an asset. By crediting this much, 6,500, magamay tong imong repair supplies nga actually debit to siya. No? Okay, next. Repair tools are depreciated at 10% per annum. But silingon per annum kada tuig. Anong adjusting journal entry? Okay. Ang depreciable assets man lang na among na-depreciate, no? Ang mga fixed assets nga long-term, considered as long-term assets. So, 12,000. Yun ang 12,000. Repair tools. Araw, repair tools. So, ikatatlo. Ikaapat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Araw, 12,000. So, ang matabo nga sa repair tools, ang 12,000, 10% of 12,000, 0.10 times 12% is 10% of 12,000 would be equal to 1,200. Kasi siling niya, repair tools are depreciated at 10% per annum. So, kung anong amount yan, 10% of which is your depreciation. Okay. So, you debit depreciation expense. There's a book depreciation lang, pero that is already understood as depreciation expense. Ng repair tools. Tukuyon mo kung anong na-depreciate mo. 1,200. And then, credit accumulated depreciation, 1,200. Accumulated depreciation is a contra asset. Kaya imo itong repair tools, may nusan isa sang credit ng accumulated depreciation later on. But you are now declaring depreciation as an expense. Muna nga nag-debit isa. No? Next. Number 3. Furniture and fixtures are estimated to have a useful life of 5 years, while service equipment has a useful life of 10 years. Both assets were bought on September 1 of the current year. Sang September 1 ginbakal, December 31 subong kay ma-close. The fixed assets were the furniture and fixtures kag service equipment. Okay. Sa trial balance, ang furniture and fixtures are so 65,000. For your letter A, ang 65,000 ng furniture and fixtures, i-divide mo sa 5 because when you depreciate, you say acquisition cost less salvage value divided by estimated useful life. Tikay mo ta salvage value. So 65,000 minus 0 man na. Divided by 5, estimated useful life is equals to 13,000, no? Per year. But, din bakal ni sa September 1, September 1, sipon mo. September 1 to October 1 sa kabulan. October 1 to November 1, 2 kabulan. November 1 to December 1, 3 kabulan. Tikay 31 subong. So, December 1 to December 31, isa pa na kabulan. So, 4 kabulan. Oh, tinga 3 ni. Kaya actually, ang isa katuig is 12 months. 12 divided by 4 is 3 or 1/3 ng isa katuig. No? So, ang 13,000 mo ni divided by 3 is 4,333. Amo na sa ang depreciation mo for your furniture and fixtures, 4,333. And you have a contra asset account, which is accumulated depreciation for furniture and fixtures ng 4,333. Ang isa to is for service equipment, kaya dapat i-depreciate mo man. Okay. So, ang depreciation for service equipment, okay, in the trial balance, ang service equipment mo is ara sa ho. So, dinading tal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ara sa ho, 200,000. So, 200,000. So, ang 200,000, i-divide mo sa 10 kay estimated useful life yan eh. No? Kuhaan mo 1/3 sina. Amo pariyom lang siya sa gina, no? Kaya actually nga, 1/3 ni kay 4/12. Ang 12 isa katuig. Ang 4 is 4 months. 4/12 is 1/3 of 20,000 is 6,667. Amo na sa ang depreciation, you debit your depreciation for service equipment, 6,667, and you credit accumulated depreciation of service equipment na 6,667. Okay. Now we go to number 4 adjustment. A 10% interest has accrued on notes payable. Magsiling black accrue na accumulate sa. So, sa imo yung books, you bring that to the correct amount. So, gin-accrue mo siya. So, your adjusting journal entry would be, how do you compute now? In preparing for your journal entry, a 10% interest has accrued on notes payable. So, ang notes payable mo notes payable para sa 2, 4, 6, 7 kapito ariyo 32,500. So, around 32,500. 10% of 32,500 is 3,250. Okay, isiling niya 10% interest accrued on notes payable. Since ang notes payable is 32,500, 10% of which will already be your interest expense. You debit interest expense, recognize mo na, nag-accrue na siya, 3,250, and you credit accrued interest expense, 3,250. So, siling ka accrued interest expense, it has now become a liability nga dapat bayaran. Ikaw pag declare mo yung interest expense yung nagsakang yung expense, you just bring it to the correct amount. Kinag-accrue na siya. Okay. And you have also recognized the accrual as liability, no? Nga accrued interest expense. Okay. Number 5. Of the income received, 9,000 is applicable to the next accounting period. Close ta subong December 31 na ta. May income tadi. Ang income di kuno nga sa trial balance, ang 9,000 na diya dapat way na di kaysa dason pa niyang accounting period. No, if you look at the trial balance, ang income tadi is ang income. Notes, personal income, araw. O, 109. Ito sa 109, no? None. Sa 109 mga income, ang 9,000 dapat way nada. Kaya applicable niya sa next accounting period. So, dapat kakasunta nada sa ang ipasulod niya subong is only 100,000. So, the computation would be, ang adjusting journal entry mo, ang computation niya is ma-debit ka service income, ma-debit ka, ang income actually normal balance is credit, ma-debit ka, kibuhinan mo to. Buhinan mo by 9,000, kaya 9,000 para pa niya the zone accounting cycle. Tapos, may increase ka sa imo liability, unearned service income. No, hindi na sa'yo dapat subong. Unearned service income na 9,000. Okay, next, number 6, accrual of expenses. O, gin-accrual yan naman, salaries and wages, 2005. Dito sa trial balance, ang imong salaries and wages, aresaw, 2005, ang salaries and wages. So, nag-accrue ka kuno sa imong expenses. Now, how do you make the adjustment? Ang imong salaries and wages is 2,500. Ang rent is 5,000. So, for your salaries and wages, magsiling ka ni wages, magsiling ka sa salaries, yan niya sa mga professionals, mga opisina, sa mga sa yaho wages, para sa mga laborer, no? Pero gintingob na lang salaries and wages. 2005. Debit. Kaya nag-accrue ka mo, debit mo siya, nag-increase ang imo, may pasulduhan ka dapat. Nag-increase ng expense mo. No? 2,500. Since nag-accrue ka, guruin sa panildo o kung na-delay. No? So, you credit accrued salaries and wages. Since accrued ng expense, this can also be regarded as liability. Utang mo ni dapat manildo ka, wala ka ng nildo. So, gin-accrue mo anay. And in order to bring this to the correct amount, gin-declare mo nga may increase ka na in your expenses, in your salaries expense na 2,500. And then you're going to credit your accrued salaries and wages, which is a liability, as 2,500. Sa imo rent, nag-accrue ka man to dapat. So, nag-declare ka na sa rent expense 5,000 kag accrued rent expense nga 5,000. Okay, ang last nga adjusting entry for, says here, the balance of the advertising expense represents payment for 5 months paid on September 1 of the current year. No, ang balance ng advertising expense represents payment for 5 months paid on September 1 of the current year. On September 1 to September 1, apat pa lang ka bulan, pero gina, September 1 to October 1, October 1 to November 1, November 1 to December 1, December 1 to December 31, sobra sa isa ang ginbayad to yung balance ni isang advertising niyo. Ang bayad for 5 months, di apat lang na dapat ang sulod pa kung December 31 subong. So, ang advertising expense day, para sa advertising expense. Muna sa 9,000. 9,000. Okay. Dali lang. Kabudlay. Okay. Advertising expense. One, two, three, four. Hari sa'yo, 2,500. No? 2,500. But, ang effect yan mo ni, sa 2,500, dapat buwinan mo to 500 No? prepaid advertising and debit mo. Kay wala pa to sa iya ma-consume, ang isa. Kay para lang to yung sapat ang inbayad. No? The balance of the advertising expense represents payment for 5 months. So, silingon, ini sayaw, is still an asset. Ang prepaid advertising ng 500. Tapos, pero, may advertising expense ka nga 500, kaya ibuhin mo man to sa, hindi to 2005, buhinan mo to 500. No? Hindi bla, ang expense is debit. When you credit it, you credit 500, out of the 2,500, buhinan mo 500, 2,000 bilhin, para sa apat, 500 kada bulan. Okay, thank you class.